I think we're on finally. I had to go back. I had to make some space. I had too many videos recorded in my backup, so I had to go delete a couple. So welcome. How is everyone? Tonight we are going to be doing our unboxing for the what is this? The third Bling Box of 2025 for March. So I am really excited about this stuff that's in this box. I think the design that's in there is like super cute, and I know you guys are gonna love it. Um, it's kind of a little bit of my personality per se, that I added into it. So there's that. So yeah, so we have the project for this month's Bling Box. Then we have the mix of the month pack that we will be going over. I will let you guys decide which project we should start on for a tutorial. And if you are new to our channel, welcome. My name is Shannon. I am the owner of Bling Your Things Rhinestones. So we have a ton of rhinestones, and I keep telling everybody I probably have more rhinestones in stock than you could find at Michael's or Joann's combined. So if there is something you are looking for as far as rhinestones, I most likely have it. I still have I had 18 colors as of last month that were new that we'll be releasing. So we did, I forget, 5 or 6 new colors last month. We have 3 new colors this month, and then I have some other ones. So as always, and I have some of you guys who do this, if there is a color that you are wanting that I do not have in stock, please reach out to me at info@blingyourthings.com. And I will get them ordered for you, because I'm sure if you want it, somebody else wants it. And I will add them to the colors that we carry. So with that too, if you are new and you have questions about rhinestoning, or you have questions about working on a project, maybe something's tripping you up, you're working on something, and you have questions about glue or anything like that, please post them in the comments, and I will try to answer them as we are going along. Then what else? If if you're new to the Bling Boxes, how those work is on the 15th of each month, if we have spots that are open, like if we have extra available boxes, the spots will open on the 15th, and then the ordering period will close when they sell out or at the end of the month. Sometimes, pretty much every month, I've made extra of the mix packs. So the extras will be available starting on Fridays. I did make them available on the website starting this evening. So if you're joining me on the live, you will have access to get one of the 5 that is available for the extra mix packs before anyone else. So you can go grab those too. But the Bling Boxes are basically a project in a box that is based off of a central theme. So every month I do a on-trend themed project, and I give you pretty much everything that you need to create that except for the glue. Glue is kind of one of those things, it's personal preference, so you can use your favorite glue of choice. But the Bling Boxes are not only fun to do, but they give you convenience. You don't have to go search for the right colors. You don't have to go search for the right sizes. You don't have to go create the pattern. Everything that you need is in the box. And all you need is a little bit of time, your favorite glue, and a pickup pen, and you are ready to create a project. Then if you are a person who likes scatter, fill more, or you like to be more creative with your Tumblr projects and stuff like that, you can get one of our options that we call the mix of the month, which is our mom pack. And that one has 2 custom mixes. It has a solid color mix and then a solid color of a single size plus 1 small project. And then I forgot to mention, in the Bling Boxes, you get 5 to 6 full-size rhinestone packs, and then 1 project, and then either a pattern or a SVG to create the design for the theme that is that month. And I try to do everything so that you get it at least a month prior to either the holiday or the event or whatever that is happening, so that you have time to create it and then use it when that event or holiday is happening. And you can show off your projects and all of that good stuff. So if you are joining us, welcome. Say hi in the comments and let me know you are here. I see that Miss Renee is here. How are you, honey? And Renee and I are working on something. She has sent me a couple prototypes so far, and I think we've settled on the one that we are going to do. She is making a couple more with different options. So once I get those, her and I will be very excited to show you this new product that is coming. It is something that literally every single one of you is going to use. You use it on a probably a daily basis when you are rhinestoning. So super excited about that. So if you are not in our Facebook group, which is Bling Your Things Rhinestones, go join over there. Make sure you agree to the group rules. And I would say within the next 2 weeks-ish, we will be putting that out. So there will be a promotion for you guys who joined us in the beginning. But yes, keep an eye out for this exciting thing that Renee is cooking up for us. And then she has some other stuff that she's cooking up too. So thank you so much to Renee for working on that with us. I truly appreciate your support and all of the things that we collaborate on. I love, love, love it. So without further ado, I will go ahead and I'm going to switch over to just this camera so we can go ahead and unbox what is in this month's box. And then, like I said, if you have questions, post them in the comments and we will answer them as we go. And I forgot, there was something else I was going to mention. I don't know. I'll think of it. I'll think of it in a second. So I'm going to pop over to just this camera. Oh, you guys can decide which project we will work on tonight. So let's get over to just this one. All right. All right. Hold on. My phone is doing something weird. All right. I think I got it. Sorry. Okay. So let's see what is in this box. So like I was saying a little bit ago, there is 3 different options for the bling boxes. There is the regular bling box, and then there is the mix of the month, and then you can get the combo box, which is the bling box and the mix of the month combined. And getting the combo box, which is probably what 75 to 80% of our subscribers get, that saves you $10 right off the bat by combining. You only pay 1 shipping fee, and I give you a $10 gift card every month, which is like I'm literally giving you like cash back that you can use on a future order. So you get that. That is an added perk of the combo box. And the combo boxes are the savings on them compared to if you were to purchase everything retail is getting everything at about 30% off. So I think everything that was in this month's box is valued at around, it was like $112, $113. And this box is $80.99 plus $7.95 shipping. So you're saving like close to $40 by getting the combo box. Plus you get the $10 back. So there's that. Then every month I include a little postcard that is the overview of what is in the box, as well as I let you know what day and time we are going to be doing our unboxing. And when you get your box, I ask this every month. I would love if you guys could take a selfie with your box and then post it in our Facebook group and share it. I would love to see you guys, your excitement with your boxes. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just you and your box. That is it. Um, which also reminds me, thank you to any of you who are also in the other like rhinestone groups. I've noticed more and more lately that several of our customers are recommending us and tagging us in posts. When people ask questions like where do you get your rhinestones? Do you have recommendations for this? Questions about patterns. I really appreciate when you guys, let me talk to you about that. Here we go. I really appreciate when you guys tag us in the other groups or you mention us. It truly helps our business or my business tremendously, especially when it sounds so much different when it's coming from someone who's actually used our products. And that you guys are making that recommendation for us. It goes so much farther than me making the post and saying, hey, I have my company. I also sell rhinestones. I have what you need. When you guys are recommending that, you guys are giving like your you're vouching for us basically and saying like, hey, I've used their products. I trust their stuff. I like it. They have good quality stuff, things like that. So if you are recommending us in the other groups, I truly appreciate that. And if you're not, I would like to ask you to do that. If you see somebody asking for something and you know it's something that we have, like I said, it really truly helps my business tremendously, and I am forever grateful for those of you who can do that for me. So, all right, back to what's in the box. All right, so I'm gonna hold this pattern a second. Um, so let's open what is in the Mix of the Month pack. So the mix packs include 2 packs of a custom mix and then a solid color mix and a single size of a solid color plus a small project. So the project for this month, Easter is coming up. So there are these cute little wooden eggs with a stand. So there's a little stand for it. And then the little wooden egg, and these are solid. They're not hollow, so you don't have to worry about like the plastic eggs like that it's going to cave in. This is a quality egg for you to rhinestone on. And it is wood, which is a great surface for multiple different types of glues that people like to use. So that is our project for this month. Then there is 2 packs of the same mix, and this is a new mix this month. I always try to create a new mix each month. And then the solid color in the single size is a pack of SS16 in crystal, as well as a multi-size pack in the color Luminous Espresso Opal. And this one is very pretty. It has a coating on it that it has different colors per se based upon the angle that you were looking at it. It shows a lot of pinks and oranges and some yellows, but the base of it is brown. So it gives it that like really shiny opalous, like topaz color, which is very, very pretty. We used this color, or actually, I think it was the lighter version of it on the ice cream cone tumbler that we did several months ago. So if you have that tumbler, this is the darker version of the stones we used in that. Oops. So let me show you what the mix looks like. And this one we called Bless Your Heart, since our box is kind of like Easter themed. That is kind of like a saying around that a lot of people say for like Easter and family and stuff like that. So this one has from sizes SS4 up to SS20. And here are the colors. There is lots of pinks, some oranges, some whites, and hopefully my phone or the camera let me focus because oops, not zoom. There we go. There we go. Can you guys see that better now? This is like the perfect Easter color. Even if you're not doing like the eggs that were in the kit or in the mix pack, if you were doing like an Easter themed tumbler or even a spring themed tumbler, any kind of tumbler with flowers or anything like that, this mix is going to be awesome for that. And it's because it has the lighter pastel colors, this is going to pair well with literally so many other color options. Like if you wanted to do like a V split tumbler and put this in the V section and then do a honeycomb on your other sides, this color would be super pretty with literally almost other color that you could pair up next to it. So I'm excited to use this one. Then let me put this back in here. And the other thing too, so I finally have someone who is helping me because I tend to want to do 8,000 things and I'm not able. And then I do this thing where I don't do anything because I just overwhelm myself. So I have hired someone who is helping me part-time now. And she is someone that I used to work with when I used to work in like a corporate or not corporate, but like the nonprofit world, like in an office at a desk all the time. So her and I have a relationship that goes back gosh, probably 8, 9 years or better at this point. She has been super awesome with helping me stay focused, helping me make sure that I'm being consistent. So with her help, I am very excited that I feel like I'm getting caught up. I feel like I'm getting to a place where I can breathe a little bit. And all of the stuff that I like to tell you guys, like, oh, this is coming, that's coming, I'm doing this. And then half of the stuff you guys don't see, more of that is going to actually come to fruition now. So I am super excited for that. And I hope you guys are too, because there's just so much in my brain. All right, so that is the mix pack. There are 5 extra of these. They are on the website. If you didn't get this month's box or you wanted to grab another one, they are, if you go to the website, blingyourthings.com, go to the what's new section, and they are at the top. These are ready to ship. There's no waiting period for these. These will ship out depending upon your timing. I could ship them out tomorrow at the earliest. Otherwise, they will ship out on Monday. So then the project for the Bling Box is a 20-ounce tumbler. This is the Maker Flow tumbler. I like theirs because they have the individual boxes, and it also includes a straw, and then it has the lid with the sliding top. And they also include in theirs their little thank you card for the tumbler care instructions. So if you're someone who makes your tumblers to resell them, it's nice to have these that you don't have to buy it extra, and you can include this in your tumbler to give to your customers. Same thing with the box that it's unbranded. You could put a sticker on here with your own logo and stuff like that. And with the clear front, your finished product is going to show through instead of the logo of another company's of the tumbler maker on the box. So there is that. And the colors that were in this month's box. We have the color, all of these are in size SS16 too. So there is the color Crystal. There is the color Light Sapphire. There is the color Green Zircon. The color Black Diamond. And this is a new color. This one is called Apricot. This one is like a light orangey peachish color. And the color Raspberry. This one is a very light pink. If you have the light pink neon, this one is brighter and a little bit darker than that color. So let me go back to so these are all of the colors. So there were 60 gross total, and these are the colors that we are going to be using in our new pattern this month. And this one is called Nice Buns. So it has, this is kind of like a very fun design to do around Easter with the silhouette of the 3 rabbits. So I kind of put like my own spin on it. So it has the 3 rabbits. Each one of them has their own little design fill pattern. And I know it looks kind of weird looking at it, that it might look like it's backwards, but because this part is going to wrap around to that side, you would read it from here to there. So it says you're gonna rhinestone out nice buns that goes with the little back sides of the little bunnies. So I thought that was really fun. I'm super excited to make this one so I can go show it off. Let me know what do you guys think of this one? Do you think the little nice buns is a nice touch per se? I love it. And then there's also, I also made a pen pattern that matches this, that says nice buns, and then there is the outline of like three rabbits on the pen. So that one is also in the what's new section on the website. So if you grab that one, I might make that one this weekend because it should work up pretty fast because it's a pen. So you guys tell me, which project should we work on this evening? Should we start on the tumbler with the 2 new colors, the raspberry and the apricot? Or should we work on the egg with the new Bless Your Heart mix? Post your vote in the comments. And I think I need to zoom the camera back down. We got an egg with a new mix. I like it. So let's put this over here. Anyone else? Which one? And then, oh yeah, the $10 gift card that you guys get, you guys have 60 days to use these. And I try to make it so that it's 60 days from the time that you would receive the box, not from the time that they ship. So the expiration date is always at the bottom. And then in the Facebook group, I do try to remember to post a reminder to give you guys like a 7 to 10 days like heads up letting you know that that coupon is going to expire. So, and I do have a couple of you who get who come to pick up your boxes. So if you haven't gotten back to me to let me know when you are going to pick up, please reach out and let me know when you want to stop by to pick up your box. All right, let's start with this. And so how I'm going to do this is I started one slightly. I colored the bottom part of this. I just colored it with some Sharpies. So I just used my brown Sharpie for the bottom. You could make this any color, you know, it's you get to decide what color you want to make the bottom. I would just say whatever color you're going to do, try to match it to whatever color stones you're going to put on there. So I just used brown for the bottom so that it's going to match with the Luminous Espresso Opal. And for the egg, I just have pink and purple. And I'm just going to color the egg very similar to that. There's also some whites in here, but I'm still going to cover the whole spots that I'm going to use white on in the pink or the purple. So let me figure out, I think for ease, I'll just try to do like an ombre of the colors. So let's do purple at the top because it is darker. Actually, I should have did that the other way. I should do purple at the bottom, dark into light. We'll make it work. The other thing that you could do is, because this is wood, you have the option to color it with like different stuff. If you have paint pens, like the acrylic paint pens, you can use those because the wood's going to kind of soak up that paint. And you don't have to worry about it like peeling off or your glue not sticking to it. Sometimes when you use those on a tumbler, the acrylic paint pens, you need to do the scratch test. You need to make sure that after you paint it, that the paint's not going to come off with like if you scratch, because if it does, that means you're going to put your glue on top of it, and then that paint is going to peel right off, and your stones aren't going to stay. But since the wood is porous, and if you were to use a paint pen like that, or acrylic paint per se, it's going to absorb and attach like more long term into it. So you would be okay. You could also mix you could also mix glitter or mica in with your glue. You could spray paint these. Whatever you feel like doing, girls. All right, and then let's do the top. Too, we have some other patterns, some other new patterns that we put on the website in the last couple days. So the pattern that was in this month's box should be live on the website now. Then there's also the matching pen pattern that goes with it. And there is the pencil tumbler, which I'll grab that one. There is the pencil tumbler, this one. This one was only available as a kit. And then the kit included the stones, the tumbler, and then one of the 6-inch clothespins, and it had a pattern for this too. And I think it just came in SS20 rhinestones, but we made the pen pattern and the tumbler pattern. That one is now available on the website too. And that one is in the What's New section. And we also had like a little showdown in our group on which tumbler design did you guys like better? And we compared two tumblers. And you guys picked the ombre leopard pattern. So that one, the kit for that one is 10% off until tomorrow. So if you had your eye on that one, now is the time to grab it, because I don't usually put those sublimation kits on sale. They take a lot of time to create, to weigh, like I literally weigh out all of the stones to create the kits for those. And it is very time consuming. So, all right, there's that. So let's go ahead and let me get this bottom part too. I'm not going to rhinestone this flat part so that it's going to sit in the little stand. So when you are making this, just make sure that you kind of pay attention to how the egg is going to fit in here. And you might want to take a pencil and kind of mark, and probably mark where it sits on there. And you're not going to want to put your rhinestones below that line. Otherwise, your egg is not going to sit in there. So just kind of give yourself a little guide to know how far down you should put your stones. For glue, I'm going to use my go-to Fusion Tack, super tight Fusion Tack. And let's start. How am I going to do? I'm going to do purple. I'm going to go in this order. I'm going to go purple, orange, purple, apricot, pink, and then whites. Or it should actually probably be pink. Pink, purple, orange, and then white. Yep. That is how she shall go. Let's start here. I'm just going to put like a couple lines of glue. I don't want to put a ton because I want to be able to make sure that I can place all the stones in that area before the glue starts to dry. So just a small section. I'm just going to do a random fill of all of these purples. However they're going to fit. I feel like when I'm like rhinestoning, I feel like I need like background music. Let me fix this too. Is that better? Can you guys see better now? It's hard to tell sometimes because I don't know if my screen, on one screen it looks okay, but the other one it looks like it's blurry. So if it is blurry and you can't see what I am doing, or you can't see it clearly, please post a comment and let me know. And I will get it fixed. So with scatter, it's really just random placement of however the stones are fitting together for you. You don't have to completely fill every single space. It is perfectly okay to have gaps in between the stones. When you color the background, it's going to help blend in those gaps. So you don't, if you're a person who always wants to make sure that you fill in every single little gap, I challenge you to be a little lax on yourself the next time you do a scatter and leave the gaps, embrace the gaps, we say. Leave the gaps and finish your project and see the difference. And ask other people their opinion too. We tend to be too hard on ourselves. And it's especially because we are like directly on top of it. So ask other people's opinions too. But I think if you give yourself some grace and you let the gaps kind of just flow, and then you check out your work when you're done, I think you will be pleasantly surprised that you will like it. And that's true. Like if you're doing a project that's like moving or like shoes or whatever, and you were trying to do a scatter on shoes, you have to leave the gaps. You have to leave room for movement. Otherwise your stones are going to pop off. They have to be able to take the flexibility of whatever is whatever is on the medium that you're putting them on per se. Hello, Miss Joanna. How are you? Thank you for joining us. All right, so I think this is sometimes hard to see, but do you see the coating on the purples? It's kind of like bluish and pinkish. So I'm gonna do just like this section here for like sake of time. I'm gonna do, what was I doing? Purple into pink, and then the apricots, and then the whites at the top. Do you guys have any questions about this project or any other project? Questions about glue, stone colors, anything really? Oh, the oranges. Oranges, oranges. When you're doing like the ombre too, you kind of want to do, you don't want to do, I mean, it's again, it's really up to you, but I don't like when there's like a harsh line. I try to like blend the colors and mixing them together. So like the purples will go up a little bit, the oranges will come down a little bit. Because like the ombre should be more of like a blend and not striped. And since we are doing the pink, I can probably filter in a few pinks down here a little bit too. So let's see, if you all are joining us and you hopped on late, welcome. I am working on the project that was in this month's Mix of the Month pack. We had 2 packs of the custom mix. It's a new mix. It's called Bless Your Heart. It's got purples and pinks and oranges and whites. It is a really pretty mix. And the project that was in there is this cool little wood egg, and it has a little stand that it goes on. Then I just colored my background with a Sharpie. And then I'm just doing a scatter fill of all of the stone colors that are in the mix. And you could really do, like you could do this all in 1 color, you could do it in 2 colors. That's the fun of scatter. You kind of just go with whatever you're feeling that at that time. And no two fills will ever be the same. Let's see. And then in our Bling Box, we had all of these colors. There was two new colors. There's raspberry and apricot. Then we also had, there was black diamond, green zircon, light sapphire, crystal, all in the size SS16. And then there's a pattern plus the 20-ounce tumbler. And this was the pattern. It is these cute little silhouette bunnies. And on the sides it says nice buns because we're just being punny. I love it. I think it's super cute. All right, so then we got purple, we got that, and now we're going into pink. Oops. Trying to use some of the bigger ones so that I can speed this up. Again, any questions? If you missed this month, there are a couple of the extra mix packs. They are on the website under the What's New section. And there's only 5 of them. So you will get first dibs to those because we always announce them in our Facebook group, how many, if there's any extra packs left on Fridays. So I made them available for any of you that are on the live so that you could grab them before the group even knows. All right, so what other project are you guys working on? I know we had a post where we asked you guys like what inspires you when you are crafting? Like where do you get your ideas from? Are you a internet scroller? I tend to and somebody else said this too. I see patterns on like some stuff like when I'm out shopping and I'm like, "Oh, that's a really cute pattern. That would look really good on a Tumblr." And I'll like take a picture of it and like save it in my phone and then try to like recreate it. We're getting there. All right, so we got the purple, we got the orange, we got the pink, and now we're going to start working in these whites. Make sure I get a couple pinks up here. Almost done. I'm gonna leave this top section open and do that kind of like last, so I can make sure that as I work in like the rest of it, that it works, that it flows well together. And then I'm just trying to use, as I go towards the top, use the smaller size stones instead of the big ones. And I think that will be good. I'm going to try to pull that part of the glue off. Just going to make sure. So there is what we have for now. I feel like the video is not really showing the colors well per se. So once I get this finished, I will post a finished product photo over in the Facebook group, which is Bling Your Things Rhinestones. But I think it is going to look super cute with our little stand. If you have a vinyl cutter too, if you have like a silhouette or a cameo, or that's the same thing. If you have like a cameo or a Cricut, you could cut out in vinyl, you could cut out like a little name. You could cut out a little name and put that on here, and rhinestone the name. I would probably use the either the whites or the purples to do the name so that it stands out against the rest of the colors that are in here. Or you could do like one color, the name, and then the other color, like the rest of it, just one color. That would help the name pop out a lot more. You could cut out vinyl and do different little designs. If you don't feel comfortable doing like in like a ombre freehand, you could cut out like a pattern, like a template in one of those. You could practice drawing your ombre fill like on a piece of paper and then kind of like dry placing your stones. Sometimes I'll do that, like I'll kind of like sketch out, I'll kind of like sketch out like what I want to do, and then I'll just take my stones and I'll kind of like put them down in the order that I think I want them to visually see what it's going to look like before I commit and put the glue down and attach the rhinestones. So you could always plan out what you think you want to do just to see how it's going to look, to see if you're going to like it. Maybe you don't like how the pink next to the oranges look and you want to rearrange it and see how it looks against the purple. All great ideas for you to kind of like before you commit to putting the glue down and like ruining your rhinestones with the glue or having to try to clean the glue off. So there is that. There's that. So I think Let's see. Where is my mouse? There it is. So I think that's it, or almost an hour. I got a good section of the egg done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, if you missed the box and you wanted to grab a mix pack, I can show you where I added a new section on the website that is called What's New. So if we have any new stuff, as soon as it comes out, it will be posted in that section on the website. So, is it showing? Yeah. Where did my screen go? There we are. So over here on the website in this what's new section, everything is listed there. So the new mix pack that we have, or the new mix itself is there. Then the the nice buns pattern is there. Then the new pen pattern that I was telling you guys about is there. The two new colors, the raspberry and the apricot, and those are available in size SS6 up to SS20. And then the two other patterns for the pencil is available for a 20-ounce tumbler and for a pen. And then all of the Mardi Gras stuff is still on there. So over the next week or two, this stuff is going to come off as we start to add more stuff. So if you always want to see like what's new, or maybe you missed the weekly live or something like that, you can always go check out that section and see what is there. And if you have any questions, join our Facebook group. That is the best place to get quick advice, share your work, all of that good stuff. So unless you have any questions, please post them in the comments now. And I will see you all next week, next Thursday, same time, same place, 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you're notified of our new tutorials as they come out. I do have several of them that I need to get my butt to work on, getting them done and doing like the voiceovers and getting them posted for you guys. So I do plan on working on that stuff. And I don't see any questions, so I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you all next week. Bye, guys.